Yo, John SpankyStokes here with another video review. Today we're going to be talking about the amazing products from Morphik, a brand new company that started up a couple years ago, where basically it's very arts focused, and their vision is to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to experience and own art. I met these guys at DesignerCon, and if you guys were there, I'm sure you stumbled across their booth. It was like an art gallery. It was awesome. But what you can't see from the outside of this box is the amazing product that's inside. So let's go and crack this open. Very simple design of the box. And then you get to the actual product, which is quite immaculate. So let's go ahead and get to this. There's like a little envelope in here which actually talks about the specific piece of art that you bought. This one was Nathan Ota. The whole catalog of Nathan that is created by Morphik is in here. So there's a little about us, about Nathan, and then the pieces that Morphik has created and the original that they base it off of. So we got bird skull, the egg. I chose that one in particular, the hiding out. Then there's the wow. And that's it. So you got a little booklet, and then there's a little certificate of authenticity, which shows which one you purchased. Hiding Out, release date February, edition number 6. There are 2,500 of these made, and it's archival inkjet print on fine art archival paper. But like, what is this? What you guys like? What am I even talking about? We'll get to that, guys. We'll get to that. There's a lot more behind what meets the eye, I guess you could say. More than meets the eye. Transformers. So the box that this little piece of art that it sits in is got this like soft touch kind of material on it. It feels almost like a wetsuit. Really cool. Nice silver tab on the front of it sticks out where you can kind of open it up, which reveals the artwork. It's like a jewelry box. So you can see if I can get zoomed in on this. It's really glossy. I think it might be covered in like an acrylic or like a resin. Quality is amazing. Such a small little piece. It's like an inch by an inch. So this, like, it's stuck in there because it's magnetized. You see that? Okay, so that's part of the coolness. Another thing is they want you to be able to display this on your wall. So they have a little hole for you to mount it on your wall, and it can sit and display that rad piece of art in this little window display. Let's see if we can't get a little closer. Show you guys a detail on this. If I can hold still enough. I mean, straight up, look how small this thing is. You can see my fingerprints on my fingers. And just the amount of quality that is pushed into this little tiny, that's amazing. So there's your little art piece. These are, let me see, artwork. Not only can you rock this on your wall, but you can also wear it, which is crazy, right? I'll show you that in just a second. First, I want to see what we got going on here. They make custom ones too, different kinds of wristbands. Just it's really crazy. So let's go and open this up, and I'll show you. So, like I said, you can pair it with the wall piece, or you can look at the box that this thing's in. These things are just crazy cool. So you can see this. It's kind of magnetized in there as well, but it's a leather strap that has metal, and this piece, look at this, snaps in like nobody's business. Then you can strap it onto your wrist, and I have very large wrists, just so you guys know, if you've ever seen me do the Van and watch reviews. So if you guys have bigger wrists than me, I'm sorry, but I have really big wrists, and this fits nice and snug. I'm on the second hole, so just so you guys can see. So you can rock it. You can rock it on your wrist. So not only can you showcase your art on your wall, you can punch that out, put it on your wrist, and rock it out in public. It's such a cool concept. And you can get different bands. I mean, they have all kinds of different bands. So this piece of artwork is limited to, 250 pieces. And this is retails for $70, just this piece right here. Then the band itself, I think those all vary, but the band I think is around $300, I believe. So the band and the piece of art. Actually, I think the band. What does it say here? Sorry, I'm reading on their website here. Probably should have checked this out before I did this, but I just wanted to double check. Yeah, so they're 7¼ by 9 inches long. The acrylic panel is 5.75 by 7. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I looking at? Okay, that's the wristband. That's the wrist size, 7¼ by 9. And you can get the band and the piece of art for $300. The quality is amazing. These things are just so cool. So if you want, go to morphik.com. It's morphik.com, and look at the wide variety of pieces that they have available. I mean, there are just some really, really cool pieces by a lot of artists that you don't know. So you can kind of, get familiar with them. You can pick your own different bands. They got brown, they got pink, they got just all kinds of different leather, high quality bands that will just make your head spin. These things are really cool. So not only can you rock art on your wall, but you can rock art on yourself. It's a really neat little concept, and they pulled it off. The execution of these are just, it's like, can't even explain. It's just really cool. So there's a little hole in the back, pops out. You can put that back in your little carrying case here, which is magnetized as well. It's got a magnet happy. So that sits inside there. And you can just display your art in your little carrier, just like that. There it is. Morphik.com. Go check them out, guys. Some really cool